Hey guys, just thought I'd, well, just try out the regular Friday update. Except the bunny is in his cage. Now, this week was kind of a hit and miss. So, last week I uploaded a Harry Potter video. I didn't know what it was going to do to my routine, and so far, nothing. Nothing. It didn't affect my routine at all, although only 3 freaking people viewed it. And I had this, policy where, if a video doesn't get, at least 3 views before Friday, I delete it. And thank God it made the deadline, so if you haven't seen it and you have, 15 minutes to spare, by all means, go watch it, because really, I just, mean, y'all don't have to watch it if you don't want to, it's just, only 3 views kind of seems lousy, but enough of that. So, this week has gone, as I said, it's a hit and miss, so some of it was good, some of it was bad. Little update for those of you who didn't see the Harry Potter video. At the end, I mentioned that Maya was sexually assaulted by one of her male patients, and I want to give you all an update. She's doing fine. She just finished a 2-week long vacation with pay, and she's been spending most of her time either with her son, with her boyfriend, or on the phone, FaceTiming me for therapy. But anyway, and I found out why Benjamin was being bullied. It's really, really dumb. I might as well give y'all a warning. It's really dumb. Okay, so usually Marcia, in other words, Maya's mom, Benjamin's grandma, she would drop him off because Maya had to be at work very early. But since Mrs. Wilson had a heart attack a few months ago, she's on heart medication and she can't really drop him off anymore. Just because Maya and Marcia live in different... They don't live in the same house anymore because Maya got her own apartment with Benjamin. And so, pretty much how it would work was Marcia would drop him off and then he would ride the bus with Emily. In other words, Maya's little sister that's the same age as Benjamin. And they'd go to Marcia's house, and then when Maya gets off work, she'd go to Marcia's house, maybe have dinner, and take Benjamin home. But now, Maya drops Benjamin off at school, and Marcia works at home, so it kind of works out. And this one morning, because everyone assumed that Marcia was Benjamin's mom, when they saw Maya, they're just like, who's that lady with Benjamin? And obviously, Benjamin and Maya are very close, and so he gave her a kiss goodbye, on the lips and stuff, because there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's his freaking mom. Of course he can kiss her like that. I say that because his classmates saw that, said, ew. And Benjamin's bully found out about it and was just like, so that lady... I forget how simple-minded kids can be. Obviously, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt because they're kids, especially with this kid because he was 8. But he assumed that Maya was Benjamin's girlfriend, and he bullied him for that. And when Maya went over to the kid's house to talk to his parents about, you know, their son was, bullying her son. And no lie, this is what Maya told me. No lie, this 8-year-old punk starts hitting on Maya. He's 8. She's 27. And she even described it as the most bizarre thing that's ever happened to her. And so naturally, once it was all cleared up and said that, and Mike said that, and pretty much it was explained that Maya's actually his mom. Maya's Benjamin's mom. The whole bullying thing was cleared right up. And with the guy that sexually assaulted Maya, he got 5 to 10 years in prison. They've already had the trial, which I'm surprised. And 5 to 10 years? That's too light of a sentence. Like, what the hell? But anyway. On Monday, that job I applied for at Ollie's, yeah, I haven't heard back from them, and I actually went down there like last Friday, I think. I think it was last Friday. I went down there and I asked, like, hey, what's going on? Because obviously, with the hurricane, obviously they postponed, like, training the new workers and all that. So, but as it turns out, the lady that was in charge of hiring took a week-long vacation, and she had, she had just got back, and basically, the guy said, if you haven't heard anything before Monday, October 8th, come in from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. We're having open interviews. So, yeah. And the job I applied for, I don't know if I've explained this before, but the job is basically unloading the truck with like the shipments and stuff, and then stocking them on the shelves. It lasts from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., and which is perfect for my school schedule. I can go there, get my shift over with, come home, have lunch, change into my school outfit, head on to school. Head on to school, come home, do my homework, rinse and repeat. And also it won't affect, the rabbit farm, so yay. But that's only if I get the job. Now, obviously, because it's my first job, I'm not going to count on it, because obviously I want to be, enthusiastic about it, but at the same time, I don't want to get my hopes up, because, anything can happen. And plus, next week, I'm going to Fayetteville to visit my Uncle Ross, because one, my grandma has something for him, but it's part of a school project where I interview a veteran. Because in English class, we choose a movie, choose one of the social issues in that movie, and part of the assignment, this will go on throughout the rest of the semester, and part of the assignment is a interview. And given the fact that my Uncle Ross is a veteran, he was, and the movie I chose was Good Morning Vietnam, which talks about war and stuff, the effects of war. And even though he wasn't in Vietnam, the social issue is the effects of war, like what it has on people, and whether it be the civilians or the soldiers, whatever. So I pretty much got it made. Like literally last Friday, I drove, as soon as I got home, I dropped my backpack off. I went to Target. They didn't have Good Morning Vietnam because it's not on Netflix anymore. I went to Walmart. They didn't have it. I went to Best Buy. They didn't have it on the shelves. But I was able to find a little circular bin with like the movies that you can find, where you can find movies that are actually cheaper. And it took some time, but I did manage to find it on Blu-ray. And it was the 25th anniversary edition, and time and money well spent. Just because I don't want to do my only other option was either something like A Beautiful Mind, which talks about schizophrenia and stuff, mental illness. But I don't feel comfortable asking people about mental illness just because, well, and giving my own input. Of course, I had other options. It's just Good Morning Vietnam was just the easiest one to go with. So yeah. But yeah, my week was pretty, well, as I said, hit and miss. Most of it was good, some of it was bad. But, you know, that's life. And the next Harry Potter video, well, the next non-Friday update video, I should say, won't be until the end of November, obviously. Or at least I think it might be until then. But I might decide otherwise. But otherwise, I hope y'all had a great week. Hope y'all have a good week next week. Wish me luck on Monday. See you guys. Stay awesome. I'll see you next Friday. See ya.